r/AskReddit. Every sexual fantasy you've ever had just came true. How does your life change? Most of all, I'd probably be searching for a new job because things with my boss would get pretty weird. 8-year-old account, and this is the first comment you decide to post. I'm not judging, but I am always curious when people comment on other people's post and comment history. I've never thought to look into someone's profile. Why did you decide to take the time to check it out? I guess sometimes you think a person's comment was funny/interesting, so you hope to find more good reads on their profile. For instance, Spicy posts about fantasies about their boss. He's just hoping he was the boss. That's exactly it. Bosses everywhere just gave a look. Well, I probably just died from dehydration, so there's that. Sorry, that was one of my fantasies, my bad. Wait. I know you. You're making a mistake. The only mistake was you showing your face. You've committed crimes against Skyrim and her people, and it's time you faced the Jarl's justice. You never should have come here. A lot of them are mutually exclusive. The world has a runtime error and breaks. Suddenly the world starts again. And it's running Microsoft Bob. I'm curious how that can be. Can you give an example of a conflict? Maybe they fantasized about doing something for the first time with a person in 2 different scenarios. That's what Class 2 amnesiacs are for. I have more children than Genghis Khan, and I probably have several illnesses. Can't catch an STD if you've already got 'em all. I edited this so none of the replies make sense. Doesn't matter, had sex. I should change the bed sheets. And carpets, countertops, and, well, is there any surface that wouldn't need a thorough cleaning? Ceiling. I used to detail rental RVs for a living while going to school. Bachelor party took one for a week. The things I found cannot be unseen. My partner was pregnant and couldn't stand the sight or smell, so I cleaned the unit solo. Though the footprints on the ceiling were quite a laugh, nothing is safe where some horny, drunk, and/or high people are partying. Now there are several more women disappointed in my sexual prowess. Relax. They know. I'm not sure if that's sad or sweet. Even in your own fantasies you aren't good. Disappointing people is a fetish of mine. Well, Star Destroyers exist. So that's big. Ah yes, I too want to fuck a Star Destroyer. Edit, this is officially my most upvoted post of all time. I don't know whether to be proud or disappointed. Look at the sensor domes on that girl. Username impressively relevant. You will tighten the restraints and lock the door. That's a lot of fucking. At least they were all smoking hot. Tell me more. Please don't edit your comment. It looks like your sexual fantasies came true while you were writing this. But. Goose. All my lemons will be stolen, crying face. Goddamn lemon stealing whores. Hey, what the fuck? Damn it, whenever I make lemon stealing whore posts no one gets the reference, and here's 3 of you just rolling in upvotes. Stupid lemon stealing whores. Worst thing is I can't get them back because both my arms are broken. Luckily I have a coconut here. The good news for you guys, the Citadel exists, FTL is possible, and Asari as a race find humans sexually irresistible. The bad news for you guys, they all have penises and domination fetishes. Where's the bad news? The Reapers now exist and Vancouver and London are gonna be decimated? Well, I'm sorry for Vancouver then, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Bright side is that I might be able to afford a place there post-Reapers. Alexandra.Ario is left wondering, it can't get any worse, right? There is dicks in her butt, her coochie, her mouth, her eyes, her ears, someone's rubbing their balls on her foot. And there's a line for all of those positions as far as the eye can see. There's something wonderfully profane about writing all the filthy kinks people have for various bits have but still using the word coochie. It was capitalized too, haha. Coochie trademark. I'm no longer a lonely virgin. I'm only lonely now, smiling face with sunglasses. My balls have been drained so thoroughly that they can never function again. At some point it's just a flag that comes out with the word bang on it. Edit, thank you kind stranger for the silver. Harley Quinn tries to get it on with the Joker, and this is the result. Worth it, 100% worth the pain? Absolutely. I'd need a throwaway to answer this. Edit, to those asking me to link, wouldn't that defeat the purpose? Rot flow. Get the throwaway. Otherwise I won't answer. Haiku by Voigtkampf. AHH poetry. I am so sorry. Something struck me in the rear. I just wound up here. I'd be married, pregnant, in a mosh pit wearing clown makeup. Hey, it's me, your clown husband baby daddy. R/brand new sentence. Throw in a bit of meth and Faygo and you're all set to attend gathering of the juggalos. I walk real funny and my jaw aches for weeks. Also, my personal trainer and my husband will not be able to look each other in the eye, or will high-five each other every time they see each other, I don't know. The simplicity of this makes it so much more fun. Somehow this is the hottest comment so far. It's the simple things. Didn't they get all the high-fiving out of the way during? That's called an Eiffel Tower. The Golden Gate Bridge is similar, but they tweak each other's nipples instead. I get hugged by my crush and we go get an ice cream. I guess I would be a bit happier person after that. You dirty whore. By far the worst degenerate in this thread. I bet they want to hold hands too, the absolute sicko. I bet you like hand holding too, you monster. I bet he's naked when he takes showers, filthy sick degenerate f***ck. Christmas just became a lot more awkward. Nobody. Pornhub, stepsister blows me under the Christmas tree while the family watches. Or alternatively, pussy cuckold Santa cries while Mrs. Claus moans on Black Bull's cock. Don't forget to add and get surprise cream pie in there somewhere, it's always a surprise apparently. Honestly, it probably changes for the worse. I'd have to think a lot about the moral implications of my sexual fantasies. Are they coming true because some random famous person and I just happen to meet and they're actually attracted to me? Because I ran into the cute girl from high school at the local grocery and we started flirting? Or do they just show up in my bedroom very horny and very confused? Do they get a real choice? Do I get a real choice? Also, what about the people who aren't attracted to women who are now just fucking me? Did I just interfere with a core part of their identity because of my new great and terrible power? And that doesn't even touch on some of the fantasies that are only fantasies because I probably/definitely wouldn't actually enjoy them physically. On a lighter note, thanks for making me instantly think about which fantasy I'd most want if I could somehow make one come true without it being questionable. Really enjoying this big orgy of all my favorite Avengers and Charlize Theron that I've cooked up in my head. The orgy of what? What? Like you've never wanted to get railed by 3 captains, 2 kings of Asgard, a guy with a metal arm, and Charlize Theron. Don't forget the rabbit. Don't forget to add and get surprise cream pie in there somewhere, it's always a surprise apparently. Does it count if I'm not in them? Cause most of mine are from fictional characters. Fuck those spiders, Ron, right in their arachnogenes. Edit, YGBSM. I hate that you made me read that. It's their fault for showing so much leg. I don't think I have any that don't involve fictional characters. My favorite fictional character is me, sexually attractive and competent. I'm probably nearly dead, goddamn kinky MF. Or someone else is. Ha, same. So many kinky fetishes end in a lol. I'd actually die from that if it really happened. If all my sexual fantasies became real. That's a lot of dead people. I'd have a lot of physical damage and probably died a few times. But I'd also have been cybernetically reconstructed, so it's fine really. Man, half of these comments are either depressing or just strange. You guys have quite the imagination. My fantasy is just having someone to love. Who is a fictional furry character, and lots of nodding would be involved. Had us in the first half, not gonna lie. Ever. Like everything I ever thought of as a teenager, every fantasy society I've inserted myself into, and every passing intrusive thought of a vaguely sexual nature, all at the same time? Well, being a bisexual switch who went through a number of phases with different preferences for gender, power imbalance, and less orthodox things, the only logical conclusion is the birth of the multiverse. This is now my favorite creation myth. The Big Multi-Bang Theory. I, a fellow Bishriksul, would reside in that multiverse. We gather. We conquer. Jeffrey Dean Morgan owes me a fuckload in child support. Is that the Pa Winchester, Denny Duquette, or Edward Blake / comedian version? I'll bet it's Negan. I go to jail. Do you get caught in your fantasies? Or is your fantasy to be in jail? It's to pick up soap. Can't just leave it on the floor. Too many fantasies? Jail. Too few fantasies? Also jail. Boring fantasies? Right to jail. No problem, just have a fantasy about the judge letting you off with a community service order to teach a bunch of college girls how to suck dick. I'm, now not a virgin anymore. You slut, I bet you shower naked. I'm dead, broken, exhausted, and require plastic surgery to get the smile off my face. I have a sexual fantasy of banging Op's mom because she raised a good boy. I have sexual fantasy of banging Op because his mom raised a good boy.